Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I have figured out that it is Friday, March 23rd, 2018, finally. A week ago was my birthday. Woo. I don't really do much for birthdays anymore, except for travel across Ontario visiting dozens of breweries. But I mean, in terms of like parties and celebrations, at a certain age, you just kind of, that stuff just goes away, especially when you don't have children. You know, you don't really celebrate getting old. However, I did meet some people along the way, and they were kind enough to give me some birthday gifts, which was very pleasant, you know, as I don't really do that anymore. From my friend Spencer, who goes to school in Kingston, lives in London. Talk about getting really great beer. I mean, two great cities to live in, and then all that beer in between as you travel back and forth. Brought me this from Stone City Ales in Kingston, the Green Goddess Imperial IPA, 9.7%. So I got that going for me tonight. Always happy to meet my beer friends. I never say the word followers. I don't like it. I don't want anybody to follow me at all. I want people to you know, following along to the adventure is different than being a follower. If you enjoy the stuff, I'm glad. I do it regardless. I did it before. I'll do it long, like I said before. I'll do it long after anybody stops paying attention. But I've really enjoyed getting to meet people. And I don't like to call it followers. I like to call it friends I haven't met yet. And that's how I'm going to do it, because that's who I am. I don't know any more than most of you. I just drink a lot more beer. So, you know, I got that. But there's people out there's palates I respect so much. And I do not have that kind of a palate. I have a working man's palate, I call it, you know. I still struggle with some flavors. I'm still working on getting better at it. I still do a lot of research on my own. I would love to take Cicerone or the Prud'homme. It's just not financially viable right now. So kind of waiting and sort of seeing where I go. But friends like Spencer, well, I'm a lucky friggin' guy. Let's get into this. So lovely orange and grapefruit off the top. I'm expecting, this is not an East Coast IPA. This is very much an IPA in the classic sense of it, with that big copper pour, fluffed white head, and the citrus. Would you like some citrus? I would like some citrus, please. Cheers. There's no mistake on this one. It indeed is a goddess of the hop. Goddess of the hop. That's a beautiful beer. I remember having this before. I've had this once before. I think I tried it when I was in Kingston. I like it better now. Beautiful, biscuity, toasted malt body. It kind of just, then that's what you get with these non-West Coast. And again, we talked about this. People who just came into craft beer in the last year, drinking all those East Coast IPAs, and you give them this, they're like, super bitter. It's not. It's okay. It's just different, right? You got to learn these things. I'm still learning. I got tons to learn. It's scary how much I need to learn after drinking, 3,000 different beers. I'm still learning. Well, more than 3,000. I don't want to get into that. People talk. Beautiful toasted biscuit malt body. Lovely punch of grapefruit and orange with some pineapple in there, but it's the grapefruit and orange and the pithy, bitter, resinous pine back end. This announces itself as a big, bitter bastard and stays there, and I love it. I love it. Again, I've used this term a lot lately, unapologetically hoppy. I don't have a problem with beers that are very upfront about what they are. This is an Imperial IPA. It's Imperial in the malts. It's Imperial, but it's balanced and it's delicious, but you're definitely going to take your time. And you got to respect the ABV. Respect the beer. That's very important. Love it. Like the body's almost a little bready. There's definitely a little bit of alcohol in the back end. It's completely unforgiving if you're really new. So, this is definitely a treat. Thank you very much, Spencer. I appreciate it. It was great to meet up. Hopefully, when we come to London this summer to hang out for a couple days, you can come with us and spend some time at all the breweries when you're back from school, or, with your internship with the Canadian Opera Company, which, congratulations, by the way. The people I meet, I would never have met without craft beer, and that is one of the most wonderful, wonderful things I've had. I may not get out much, and I apologize to those that I haven't been able to meet, and I've had to cancel plans. Life is not always what we want it to be, but when it happens, it's a beautiful thing. Cheers, my friends. Enjoy your Friday night. I do indeed get by with a little help from my friends.